to be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know who it is, Miss Angel Baby, and I'm back with another video. What the heck is wrong with Cryer and Luvd by Erica? I don't know, but we're gonna talk about this, y'all. But before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Make sure y'all join the family. Hit that bell so anytime I drop a video, y'all gonna be notified, period. Okay, so Mr. Cryer drops a video, right? Mr. Cryer drops a video, and he's basically like, he's trying to get in touch with Luvd by Erica. Like, she won't answer his calls. She won't answer his text messages. And he has baby Dion with him. What the heck is he gonna do? So, he says that he has to put Dion with family members because his ex-girlfriend that dumped him online will not answer. However, she had the audacity to email him. Mr. Cryer said she gonna email me like I'm some kind of client.
And
Okay. Very formal. Okay, let them know you mean business. This is very formal. You know what I'm saying? You are Mr. Cryer now. I get it. I get it. I get it, guys. So, Mr. Cryer goes on to read the email. First thing he says, "Look, old man." Yo, I was dying. I could not hold it in. I was dying. Look, old man, why you keep calling me? It's like, that's how she talk to you? That's how you gonna let her talk to you?
On the internet, trying to be an internet queen, gangster queen.
She talked to you like that all the time. This wasn't the first time. That is so abusive to sit there and talk to somebody like that. Okay. She said you called me 17 times. Now that is obsessive. That is stalker behavior. Stalker behavior. Mr. Cryer says, I don't understand why she won't answer the phone. Because she don't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to you. She said, leave me alone. You are on babysitting duty. I need a break. Now, Mr. Cryer, I know you heard her when she came out with that video and said that she needs a break. She literally needs a break. She always has the kids. You should know that. You finna go run some errands, take them with you.
Period.
And plus, you know, you gotta have the baby with you so Erica can make sure that you ain't gonna be creeping with no females. Duh. She gotta hold you down with the baby. Mr. Cryer said that he know that he betrayed her and he was being two-faced. But he's sorry. And he feels like that they should just get over it and move on. Just forget about it. Forget about the fact that he was sitting around talking to Creole Bae, listening about how she's about to go buy a bathing suit.
Oh.
Just forget about it all, okay? Just move on. Move on. Mr. Cryer also alluded to the fact that he feels like Luvd by Erica may be creeping with some guy. Because, I mean, he said this is different. And she kind of moving funny. And he feel like it's got to be more to this. Like, he said he didn't even really do anything that bad. He didn't do nothing that bad for her to just want to throw him away and not want to talk to him. So, we want to know, who is it?
Child. Anyway, so.
Who you been creeping with? So when Luvd by Erica called Mr. Cryer, oh man, you can obviously tell that it bothered him. He was like, and she gonna call me old man. I know I'm older, Erica. You don't have to keep telling me. That is so mean. That's what you really think? You think he's an old man? Huh? Mr. Cryer told Love by Erica, pull your head out of your ass. In the most respectful way. Mr. Cryer said this time he feels like it's the real deal. He feels like she is really done with him. But he just wants another chance. He wants his family back, but he says he's not going to beg. He's not finna beg. But he don't understand why y'all just can't get on, move on, and just be that big, happy family. So let's get on to Love by Erica's video. Love by Erica came out and basically was like, I'm not, answering the phone because I don't want to talk to you. She's saying she strictly wants to keep it about their son. She wants to be number one in Mr. Cryer's life. She doesn't want to feel like someone comes before her, like Mr. Cryer's catering to somebody else's feelings and not her. So she also said that she wasn't talking about being number one before his kids, but if you're being number one, you're number one. But I really don't understand that, because then Love by Erica did come out, and then she started saying that how she wasn't really welcome, and it's been 3 years of this. So what I'm thinking is could she be talking about the fact of like the Prince family not welcoming her? I mean, that is not Mr. Cryer's problem. And I really know that she's probably upset with Mr. Cryer because he can't like make his kids like her and like have her around. It's like, you can't force somebody to have you around that don't want to deal with you.
That's weird.
So it's like, that's just the way it is. And it's like, if somebody doesn't want you around, it's because they have their own opinion about you. And that's just life, you know what I mean? It just kind of is like the way you move and everything like that. That's why you always got to be like, always be real. Always be real. You know what I'm saying? Out of the fake, the games, people don't know what to believe. So they're like, let me just, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go into it. I don't want no drama. I don't want nothing. And obviously, in my opinion, no shade. But obviously the Prince family knows what's up. Like, look what's been going on. Like, they were right.
Period.
So Erica's basically saying that, she don't want Mr. Cryer for his money. But then she doesn't know if he's marriage material. They're not on the same page. She basically wants a man, and she said this, that can check a bitch.
Clearly, they didn't get the memo.
It's like, really? You want a man to check a female? Like, I don't know about that. I don't think that men should be checking females. I feel like females need to handle their own, and then the men, they deal with the men. Like, you want this man to be petty with you. You want him to be all sneaky and conniving. So y'all could be one big old sneaking, conniving couple. It's like, everybody doesn't really enjoy that negativity. It's really crazy to me. And then Love by Erica goes on to say that eventually Mr. Cryer will have to make a choice. Whoever he's with. That doesn't sound right. Because a real woman would never make a man or even suggest that a man make a choice between, his family or anything. And I'm just saying this toward the situation with the family. If that's what she was alluding to, I know part of it was about the family situation and her not being accepted. So with that being said, yeah, no woman should never have to do that. It's like, you and Mr. Cryer is you and Mr. Cryer. Like, don't worry about what's going on with, like his family and everything like that. Like, this is supposed to be y'all two in a relationship, not everybody else. So regardless of whatever's going on, I just feel like this whole situation is toxic. It's been toxic for like a few years. And it's like, y'all is just doing the insanity. It's like, doing it over and over. And like Mr. Cryer said, y'all just keep on doing the same thing and same thing. And it's just a repetitive cycle. You know what I'm saying? Luvd by Erica basically saying in her video that now she doesn't want to go to counseling with Mr. Cryer. Like, she just wants him to leave her alone. And it's like, But anyway, y'all, so they dropped another video. So when they dropped this last video, that's when I knew, y'all, this is a damn series.
Got him! Got him!
This is a damn series. And Mr. Cryer himself, he gives it up every single time. How you can tell? How many times did Mr. Cryer say, oh, this is real? Y'all think this is fake. This is real. If it's real, you're not going to keep on saying that, number one. Number two, when he went to Luvd by Erica's house, and he was like, look what you got on Erica. She about to crack a smile. She already got her purse right there. She tried to do the same thing she did last time, where he came to the door, wherever, and then she like pulled the gun out or whatever. But yeah, it's a series. And it's like, yeah, because they ran out of content. They don't have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the drama's over. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the muckers they're not about to interact with them. Speaking of the muckers, like, I haven't seen no videos. Haven't seen no dictionary community posts. I haven't seen no shorts. I haven't seen no what baby wants, baby gets.
Really, nigga?
I haven't seen nothing. So what I'm wondering is, could there be trouble in paradise? But I'm thinking maybe not. Because somebody brought this up to my attention, and I didn't really think of this. And thank you, Paulette. Paulette mentioned to me that she believes that this text messaging between Creole Bay and Cryer was a setup. A setup between Mucker and Latoya to get information from Cryer. And then it dawned on me. Ding, ding, ding. Obviously, that's probably what it was. Because, think about it. I know Creole Bay, but I don't think she's that dumb. Now that I started thinking about it, I don't think she's dumb enough to even go there with Mr. Cryer, knowing darn well how messy him and Luvd by Erica is. I feel like both of them, in a way, got played. Now, I feel like they're still being played. And Mucker and Creole Bay really don't even have to do anything for it. Like, they don't, and Creole Bay and Mucker don't even really have to post no videos. They don't have to do nothing. Like, I'm starting to feel that way. Like, that was a little trap. Just how Cryer was saying that he was thinking it was a setup, I'm thinking maybe he was right. But the setup wasn't the kind of setup he thought it was. See, I think he thought that Creole Bay was going to try to come onto him so that she could turn around and tell Erica. No. Sorry, Mr. Cryer. Wasn't about you. Not that way, in my opinion. I feel like it was to see what Erica's next move was going to be. Because she just had the baby. Makes sense now. Because, remember, according to Mucker, he says that he was blocked. And another thing, too. Did y'all notice something? In Mr. Cryer's video, how many times did he say, Luvd by Erica did not block me. She did not block me. Why? Because Mucker was saying that Luvd by Erica was blocking him. And that was like one of the big accusations. But Mr. Cryer wanted to be known that Luvd by Erica didn't block him. What was really crazy though, because Mr. Cryer did slip up in one of his videos. And he said, I thought that Luvd by Erica blocked me because when we be mad at each other sometimes, we block each other. And even when he said, I checked to see if I was blocked. Well, if she doesn't block on a normal basis, then why would you have to check? I'm just saying, you know, I'm just thinking like how somebody would think. I'm just saying, you know, they really don't think much. You know what I mean? It's just like, especially Mr. Cryer. And I understand, I mean, what Erica was saying. It's like, I'm not saying that, like, you know, he's not a smart man.
Okay.
But it's like, he really doesn't think things through. Like, I noticed that. You know what I mean? It's like, slightly absent-minded. Slightly, you know, easy to be manipulated the way that Erica was saying. Because if y'all remember, he kept saying, y'all kept saying I wouldn't drop no receipts. Like, why are you going to drop receipts just because people were saying that? So, and I feel like he's a little bit immature for his age. Okay, a lot of bit immature. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I really want to know y'all thought and opinion on the situation. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, y'all. Peace.
Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathen.